Hey, what's up, guys? This is Chris from Soul Fitness. Back and better than ever after my first Spartan race. I did a Spartan Beast last Saturday, 12 and a half miles over really rocky, rough terrain, up really steep grades, and had a hell of a time. Finished though. I got my medal over there, but that's not what I wanted to talk about today. I'll get into that video at a later date if you want me to talk about it. But what I do want to talk about is over the Olympia weekend, I got a chance to go over and check out C.T. Fletcher's new movie, the movie premiere. And a lot of you might not know it, but I was one of the original founders of Metroflex Gym Long Beach. So basically what happened was me and a friend of mine, we opened up Metroflex Gym Long Beach back in 2011 and started the gym, and it was just the two of us in a warehouse. And then one day CT Fletcher walked in off the streets and looked like one of the biggest dudes I'd ever seen, had these massive ass arms, and I was like, dude, you know, what's up, man? Friggin' told me a little bit about his story, told me a little bit about the fact that he had a torn aortic valve, and he was once, one of the greatest power lifters who ever lived. And I said, man, go back and train. And went back there, and old man was preacher curling 90-pound dumbbells, and I couldn't believe my eyes. And then over the next few months, he came over to Metroflex, became one of our trainers, and I saw him and Big Rob posing one day, and I was like, dude, these guys don't know how to pose. So I walked up and I was talking to him, and make a long story short, I became CT's nutrition coach for his first bodybuilding show since he had had his heart attack, and coached Big Rob, and I coached a few of the other guys like Mike Rashid for a while. And first thing I want to say is this: the story was absolutely amazing. If you see that movie, you get to see a side of CT that a lot of people don't get to see, and that is on the YouTube. You get to see him really tough all the time, and it's super inspirational. The other inspirational thing about him is that he is a very loving and caring person. The dude absolutely loves his children. He loves the people around him, wants the people around him to be the best that they can be. And you get to see a more sensitive side to him in the movie. And that's refreshing for somebody who knows CT, for somebody who's been around CT a lot and who knows what kind of a person that he is. Getting to see this side of him being told and brought to the world is absolutely amazing. The other thing, and I think this is the more important note that a lot of people have to realize, is that CT didn't just pop up on YouTube one day. He didn't just show up, make a video, and then became famous, and there was no pain or hardship or anything like that in there. When CT walked into Metroflex Gym that day, the dude barely had 2 nickels to rub together. And he'd gone through so much, given his heart issues, given his financial issues that caused. In the movie you see that he was living with his daughter for a while. And I think a lot of people don't understand that. When I was coaching CT for shows, I mean, the dude could barely afford his groceries. And what you guys got to take from that is that this is a man who literally put his life on the line for the sport, and who literally put his well-being on the line for the sport. And he kept going despite all of the fucking awful shit that happened to him. And I take a lot of inspiration from that, because myself, I was homeless a few years ago, living out of my car. I started with absolutely nothing, and I'm not balling right now, but I'm able to put food on the table. And for all of you out there who might be struggling, who might be going through some really fucking hard times right now, I definitely suggest watching this movie. I definitely suggest checking it out. And for those of you who want to make it and who want to be in the fitness industry, you know, and myself included, because I haven't made it yet. Um, I really suggest you watch this movie because it's going to show you that while it might not happen right away, while it might not happen today, tomorrow, next month, next year, if you don't quit and you don't give up, then you might make it if you put your fucking ass to the grindstone and keep working. And it's not just about the time you put in the gym, it's about the work you put into helping others and inspiring others. And you got to remember that. CT didn't become CT until he started getting his message out to the world. And you might be spending all the time in the gym that you want to be spending. You might be freaking killing your workouts. But you get out of this world based off of what value you put into this world. So if you are just going into the gym every day and killing yourself, what inspiration is that for anybody else if they don't know your backstory, they don't know your message, they don't know who you are, they don't know what you're giving? Myself, I try to give through knowledge. I try to give through helping people to get on the right path to nutrition and fitness and being healthy in the process. And while my message hasn't gotten out to a lot of people, I know I'm putting some value in the world. And so for those of you who are starting your channels, rather than just pumping up in front of the camera, give people something. Give people a message, give people knowledge, give people something that they can cling on to. And then through that, you'll make your name. Anyways, this is Chris Albert. I've got a few more things coming for you. I've got a full day of ketogenic eating that's going to come at you this week. I'm moving tomorrow, so if I don't put anything out for a few days, then you know, I'm sorry, but I'll have something out for you guys by the end of the week as far as some knowledge-based stuff. So, peace.